What's up everyone, my name is Ale. Welcome back to my world of stocks. In today's video, we're going to do a big major channel update. I want to give you guys a more kind of personal, deeper look into my journey here on YouTube. It's something that we don't normally get to discuss too much. Usually I just hop on here, talk to you about some stocks, and that's about it. But today we're getting much more personal. I want to talk to you about my journey through YouTube, where the channel has been, where it is now, and where I see it heading in the future, and all the really cool things that I'm going to be adding to the channel. I've created a whole Discord. I'm really trying to grow this community out and make it way bigger. So a lot of really fun stuff that I want to talk to you about, and a lot of cool ways that you guys can also get more engaged with the channel too, and the different benefits and perks that I'll be giving in return for that. But part of this video is also that I do need to talk to you guys about the fact that unfortunately the current state of this YouTube channel is not very sustainable. And so guys, I hate asking for help. So I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I'm going to put it in a separate chapter in this video. You can just skip it if you don't want to even hear about it, and I would totally understand. You guys just watching my videos is more support than I even deserve, and it means the world to me. And that's all you have to do is just watch my videos. That's it. That's everything right there. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the support. If you do want to go above and beyond and support the channel financially, I will be giving a lot of really cool perks and benefits in exchange for that. And I'm going to show you how I've set up a Patreon, a YouTube membership, a Discord, and all kinds of really cool features and fun things that can help us all interact and engage with each other a lot more. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But before we get into any of that stuff, I just want to start out by getting a little more personal with you. And first and foremost, I just want to say thank you for everything that you guys have done for me, for helping me reach my dream of becoming a YouTuber. Because guys, I started this YouTube channel almost exactly 5 years ago. I started this channel in April of 2017, and through that, so it's just over 5 years. And over the past 5 years, I've put so much hard work and effort and dedication into this channel. And there's been so many ups and downs, guys. There's been so many times where I was this close to just completely walking away from YouTube and just saying screw it and just giving completely up on it. But it's you guys that have kept me on here. It's you guys that believed in me. It's you guys that took a chance on me, that let me come on here and share my love and passion for stock market investing with you guys. And there's no words for that, guys. You mean so much to me, and I love and appreciate every single one of you. And I will forever be grateful for everything you've done for me and what you continue to do for me now. So I just want to start off by saying thank you, because we just recently hit over 100,000 subscribers, and that is a mind-blowing goal. And you guys have just helped me reach my dream here. So thank you. Thank you so much. Now, having said that, that's where the channel started and where it's been going. I want to talk to you about where we are right now and how unfortunately the channel is not very sustainable at the moment. And I'm not trying to make this sound all gloomy or anything like that. It's a huge privilege being a YouTuber, and I'm super excited to be here. But throughout the past 5 years, you might think that I've been able to make a lot of money on YouTube. But to be completely honest with you, and I think YouTube guidelines don't let me give a lot of specifics, but I'll just tell you right now that I don't even make enough money on YouTube to pay my rent. So I've never been able to just do YouTube. I've always had to work outside of YouTube too. And there's a lot of reasons for why my YouTube income isn't very high, because there's a lot of other YouTubers that are actually way smaller than me that make way more money than I do. But part of the reason is because, well, first of all, a lot of those YouTubers, they've always had like a huge amount of sponsors. They sell a lot of products. They have a Patreon page where people can sponsor them. So there's a lot of ways that people have helped them stay financially afloat on YouTube. And I've never done any of that. I've never had a single sponsor on my channel ever. And I have never asked you guys for any money at all. I've never tried to sell you anything, nothing like that. All of my income from YouTube has always been just from the commercials that play on my videos. Now, that can definitely generate good income, but the problem for me too, that is kind of specific to me, is that I don't upload as many videos as other YouTubers, and I'm not very consistent about it. And there's a couple reasons for that. For one, Um, my videos have a lot of research and information. They're very information heavy. And so it takes me a long time to make my videos. Now, a lot of other YouTubers, they tend to just kind of jump in front of the camera, say whatever's on their mind. It's a lot easier for them to just pump out a lot of videos. And I'm not knocking them for that. They're very talented. A lot of them are very entertaining. They do a great job. But for me, for my type of channel, my videos, I've always been putting in a ton of research and packing my videos in with so much information that it literally takes me, guys, on average, it takes me like days just to do a single video. And so when you combine that with also the fact that I've had to work outside of YouTube, it's it's been very hard for me to pump out a lot of videos. And I've done a lot of stuff outside of YouTube. Like I've been a technician. I've always worked full time on, like I've worked practically full, I mean I've worked very hard on YouTube, but I've worked full time outside of YouTube. Like I've been a technician, I've been a manager, I've been a school counselor, I got my master's degree, I became a most recently I've been a college professor, and that's been my career, what I've worked towards my entire life outside of YouTube. And so I've always been working full time outside of YouTube, and it's gotten to the point where unfortunately it's just not sustainable to do both. I just don't have enough time to be working full time with my career as a professor and also be doing YouTube, which demands me to be working on it like practically full time. I mean, I work so hard on YouTube and I work so hard outside of YouTube too. It leaves me like no time for friends, for family. People are always complaining that I don't spend enough time with them. It's been hard to balance everything, and I'm honestly getting pretty exhausted too, just myself. It's really draining on me. But I've gotten to the point where I've decided that I need to just make a decision here. It's either I focus on my career outside of YouTube as a professor and just lean in all in on that, or I abandon everything that I've worked so hard towards outside of YouTube and just go all in on YouTube. And I'm excited to say that I've actually chosen to just go all in on YouTube. I'm leaving behind everything else. And it's a scary thing to do, but I know I can do it, guys. Over the next month, I'm going to be shifting my entire focus. I'm going to be working completely full time on YouTube over the next month or so. And I know I can do this, guys. I have a huge amount of passion for this. It's my dream to be a YouTuber, and I love this job, and I love connecting with all of you, and I love talking to you about stocks. This is what I want to do, and I know that I'm committed, and I know that I'm hardworking enough to make it happen. Now, having said that, it would greatly help me a lot if anyone does choose to sponsor me in any way. If you want to help support the channel, I've created a Patreon. I've made a YouTube memberships page here that you can donate on through YouTube too. I've created a Discord, and I'm going to be giving a ton of really cool benefits and perks for anyone that chooses to sponsor me and donate to the channel. But I just want to also say that you do not have to do any of that. Guys, just watching my videos is more than enough support, and it means the world to me. And either way, I'm going to be successful on here because I'm going to try my hardest. But I have huge ambitions for this channel, guys. I want to build up the biggest stock market investing community on earth. And I think that if I go all in on YouTube, I think I can accomplish a lot here. So I hope that you're as excited as I am. It's going to mean way more consistently high uploads and still the same quality that you've always been getting, and just even more kind of cool ways for you to interact with me and with the channel too, if you decide to help support the channel in those ways as well. But again, I just want to say thank you. Now I want to talk to you about the different ways that you can support the channel and all the different cool perks and benefits that you'll get for the different ways that you can support it. So let's just go a little bit deeper into that stuff really quick. Okay, now first and foremost, Patreon is going to be the best way to support the channel if you want to do that. And I'll put a link for you down in the description of all my videos so you can access it whenever you want. But you basically click on that link, and then it's going to take you to my Patreon page where you can choose a subscription plan for supporting me. And because this is a stock market investing channel, I made these like dorky little themes for each tier. But basically you can join the small cap tier for just $2 a month. That's a giant way of supporting the channel for really less than the price of a coffee per month. And it would mean so much to me, guys. a huge way of supporting the channel, making sure that this channel stays alive. But that'll get you access to the Patreon community. So anytime I post there with polls, with surveys, if I want you guys to vote for a video topic, anything like that, you'll have access to all of that. And I also plan to test various features on there too. So there should be a lot of stuff added on over time. Like, I'm not sure how videos work on there yet, but once I figure that stuff out, I might start posting stuff on there too. So there's going to be things that'll get added on over time, and you'll have access to all of that in the Patreon community. I know that that's not much to start, but it's kind of just like the channel's tip jar as the lowest tier there, and it's still like huge support, so it means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. But if you bump up to the $5 tier, that's going to be the mid-cap tier. Well, you would not only help the channel in an even bigger, like gigantic way, but you still get everything from the prior tier in addition to our own private Discord, which I'll show you in detail what that looks like in just a second. But it's basically this dedicated platform for all of us to hang out together and virtually talk about stocks or anything else. It's actually super cool. I'm really excited about growing our community on there. I just set it up, so I'll show you everything it does in just a second. But then for $10, you can move up to the large cap tier, where you get all of the previous stuff, the Patreon, the Discord, but you also get access to my own private email, where you can send me an email to talk to me personally and ask me anything you want, and I'll respond to you usually within the same day. Now, I can't give you like specific financial advice in those emails, but I can still share my opinion on any stock. I can let you know what I'm doing myself. We can talk about strategy. We can talk about the stock market, like anything you want my opinion on, or you want to just ask me any kind of random question, anything else. That's a great way of just reaching out to me personally. And then if you scroll down a little further, there's actually one more tier called the blue chip tier. And I don't really expect anyone to be this generous, but it's there if you want it. It's the absolute biggest way that you can help support the channel. It's going way above and beyond. It's just really just like, it's just amazing if anybody signs up for that. But that's pledging $100 a month. And in turn, you'll gain access to all the previous tiers. Plus you get a 20-minute video call with me once per month. So every month, one dedicated kind of like consultation type of video chat with me. And again, I can't give you like specific financial advice on it, but I can look at your portfolio. I can give my opinion on stocks. I can tell you what I'm doing myself. We can talk about strategy. I can answer a ton of questions you might have, any help you need, like anything. It can even be about life. It can be anything you want, guys. You have 20 minutes to talk to me, to ask me any questions you want. And it's just, I think it'd be a lot of fun. But anyway, before I show you the Discord, I do just want to quickly show you the YouTube membership section, because that's also very similar to Patreon, but it does have some key differences. Now here, all you have to do is click on the join button next to the subscribe button, and that'll pop up this membership join panel where you can choose between 3 different tiers. Now the first one is a $2 tier, kind of like that tip jar tier, that gives you loyalty badges next to your name in the comments section, as well as custom emojis of myself that I'll be adding more of over time. And it also gives you access to the members only page on my channel, where I can also do special surveys and polls and other communication stuff, very, similar to Patreon. But I'll add more features to that too over time and little bonuses. But by having, badges next to your name, that means like I'm going to see your comments a lot easier. I'll respond to them faster. You'll be able to use custom emojis. I made some emojis of myself just making like some dumb reactions, but I can actually add more emojis over time as more people sign up for that. So I'll be adding more cool little bonuses. But then it jumps up to the $10 tier, and that's if you just want the Discord, you would probably want to just use the $5 option on Patreon, because that'll be cheaper for you, and that gives you Discord. But for this one, you get the Discord, plus you also get early access to videos, which will usually be like a few hours to a whole day early before the video would go live for everyone else. And you also get priority reply to comments. So whoever's in this tier, I'll respond to those comments first and then to everyone else. By the way, I'm going to continue to respond to everyone. Everyone matters, but this just kind of gives you faster priority. Like I'll just respond to this ones first and then get to all the other ones too. And then finally, if you just want to go above and beyond, there's that $100 tier again for the one video chat with me every month, in addition to all the stuff you get from the previous tiers. Again, that's just a great way of just going above and beyond if you really want to do that. But also, if you want to just give like a quick one-time donation without any perks, you just want to say thanks with a quick donation, you can click on the thanks button on any of my videos, and there you can actually choose like whatever amount you want to donate, and it'll post your comment with that donation, and then I'll see it and I can reply to it. But the last thing I want to show you guys really quick is the Discord platform, because I'm pretty excited about this one, guys. I just set it up and it's really cool. So if you got any of the tiers that include Discord, you'll gain access to our own community server. Now, if you did this through Patreon, then it should just add you automatically. But on YouTube, I'll give you guys invites over on the members page of the channel. But once you're added to the server, you'll see the first 4 chat rooms here for information. You can't message on any of these, but they're just kind of for rules and announcements, like ways for me to communicate anything that I need to tell you guys. But all of the other chat rooms, those are fully interactable. You can message on them, you can do whatever you want on them. And I'm gonna actually add more to these over time, but this is just to start. This is just kind of the bare bones, we're just starting out here. And I created a few. And by the way, I'm not going to be very strict on these. These are just kind of general guidelines for what you should probably be talking about in these rooms. But just to start out, I'm not going to be very strict on them. But just so you know, I created a stock market section with chat rooms for general discussion where we can talk about anything that's on our mind relating to stocks. There's a portfolio one where we can talk about our portfolios, ask for any advice on them, things like that. There's a dividends room for dividend stocks. And there's one that's called Is It a Buy, which I think is going to be like one of the most popular rooms where you can just ask the community if they think a certain stock is a buy and everyone can give their opinions. I think that'll be a ton of fun. And there's also an options room and even a general questions room for beginners. Anyone who has investing questions, post your questions right there. The whole community can help you out. I also made rooms for economic and cryptocurrency topics, and I'll be adding more to those over time. And if you scroll a little further down, there's also just a regular hangout room for anything you want to talk about, even if it's not related to the channel or to investing. We can talk about anything you want there. And then I also made a voice room where you can actually talk to people with your voice, and you can also show your face. If you have like a selfie camera, you can show your face through video. You can share your screen. That one's a lot of fun too. And there's also a feedback for Olive room in case you guys want to request any new features or you want me to add or change anything. You can let me know down in that feedback chat room, and I'll read it, and I'll be on top of that. And again, I'm new to all of this stuff, guys, so if anything kind of seems a little clunky at first, just know that it's going to be getting way better over time. I'm going to be adding more features, more benefits, a lot of cool things, and we're going to have so much fun. I'm so excited about the Discord, about everything else, and I can't wait to just be pumping out even more videos for you guys. It's going to be so much fun. So I hope you're excited about all of that. And again, if you go above and beyond supporting the channel financially, it means everything to me, guys. So thank you so much. But just thank you anyway, just for watching the videos, for everything you've done for me. Thank you. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.